to do my research though, man. I always knew I was something real special, you know what I'm talking about?
Take this back to y'all city, y'all gonna kill them with that. If ain't nobody out there doing it already, y'all gonna kill them with that.
Advertising is the key.
It's the key.
If you don't, like you open a car wash, you don't advertise, you really missing, you're going asshole back.
Right.
So when you put money into advertising, man, who can stop that?
So that's the only mistake on this one. That's the only mistake I see on this. It don't got the Twitter or the phone number or something about who this company is. But people always come up and be like, well, how do I do it? What is it? So we want to eliminate that on mine. I put everything I can put on a website, phone number, Twitter, Instagram. Okay, y'all
So they can look it up.
Fig, everybody.
So they coming through.
Everybody don't know you, man. Tell them who you is, man. Everybody don't know you, man.
My name is Fig Panamera. You know what I mean? I am a local legendary independent tycoon, but if you want to Google me, you're going to have to Google JT the Bigga Figga. If you Google that name, you're going to see over 22,000 pages of information. That means that I do a lot of different things, so I don't want to claim one title, you know what I mean? I'd rather claim, well, matter of fact, if I got to claim something, I'm going to claim independent entrepreneur. Shit, that's what.
Where you learned everything you got and all the game you got, where you learned that at?
Well, I was born in San Francisco, California, the Bay Area. You know what I mean? The Bay Area is what put me in the game.
This nigga right here.
And you know, back then we was doing cassette tapes. See, all these youngsters, they don't know about cassette tapes. Back then you had to put your shit on the tape. You feel me? And then it took you an hour to make a copy of that tape. You feel me? So right now we're in the future. Y'all got internet, CDs, download, MP3, email it over. It's over there in Japan. You all over the country. So I'm happy to be in the game, still pushing as an OG in the game, networking with the young G's. But some of my work that I put on, people that I put on, my famous person the most famous person is The Game. If you type in The Game, or if you've seen his VH1 behind the scenes, or if you haven't, you can pull up The Game. First 5 albums was on my label called Get Law Records. We did that project in 2002. But prior to that, I had my own solo albums. I was probably at 10 solo albums. When Daz Dillinger left Death Row Records in 2000, late 1999, early 2000, he came to me and we put a project together called Long Beach to Fillmore, and I taught him the whole independent game. Then my name started ringing because he was a platinum artist. What the hell you doing going to the Bay Area working with an independent guy for? But I was the guy with the secret on how to get the money off the independent product. From an independent perspective, to be broke today, go on the studio, record, and then find a customer for 50,000, 80,000, 100,000 for that product. Those were the secrets that started getting out. So when Juvenile left Cash Money in 2001, that was the next year, he seen what me and Daz did. He left from New Orleans and came to the Bay Area, and we got us some independent money. So that's another student of the game that came and participated with me. Then we go to 2002. I was in Los Angeles. I discovered a rapper called The Game, and he didn't have a demo. He didn't have a mixtape. It wasn't none of that. But I just seen him rapping and said, this guy's a star. And I brought him with me back to my house in Fillmore, California. We recorded 40 songs in about 10 days. And that became the album called The Untold Story. So anybody who Google me right now, those are the things that probably give you the most impact for what I've done. But if you want to go back a little farther than that, you could go back to Master P, getting all his marketing and promotions, all them album covers on the inside, that came from me.
Hey, I've been following this man since I was like knee high. Like, I'm a real Frisco cat, born in the mode, raised in the point. But dwelling in the lab, one of my first cassette tapes. Hey, anybody come up in the music game, if they don't say JT the Bigga Figga or RBL Posse put it down first, they're damn lie. Real shit. I mean, fortunate to be had cats like this in front of me, man, because I packed my game up out of them, you know what I'm saying? So I went from Frisco, California to Texas, and now you see what we got going on.
You know what though? I want to salute my young bro though. I had the camera rolling. Because you took your game on the road and you ain't let, you know what I mean, the city, and you didn't let the pitfalls of where we come from make you stay there trying to be earning more stripes.
Tired of falling, man. I got my stripes, man. I'm tired of falling.
You feel me? Like I'm out here in Atlanta, same thing. You feel me? I did my time in the Bay. You feel me? I done sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of records out there. You know what I mean? One thing that I'm proud of though, and I gotta give God, you know, the credit, because he blessed me with the idea. Man, I started my record label at 16. I ain't had no money, I just had an idea. And I kept telling everybody I'm gonna have the biggest record label. Watch. I didn't know how it was gonna happen. All I know, I kept watching Eazy-E, NWA. Then I started seeing somebody called E40. When I seen E40, that's when I knew I could do it. He had his cousin, his auntie, his uncle, his sister, his brothers. The whole family was part of the rap crew. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go get my mama. She gonna help me with this paperwork.
Right.
I'm going to go get San Quinn, Demo the Youngster, Sep the Gaffer, and we gonna put us a family together.
And the whole crazy part about it is, and we all still together. Like wherever we at, any state. Demo seen him in New York, pop bottles, all the stuff, man. See him in Atlanta. TB, shout out, you know what I'm saying? He moving around. You know what I'm saying? I got hoodies in the trunk, man, so I will be pulling them out, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, it's
And matter of fact, from the Concrete Soldier, he's not just an entrepreneur, he's a philanthropist.
That's it.
Well, see that part right there, I like how that man, and I didn't tell him to say that, he said that on his own. But you gotta take a portion of your funds and give it to the people. You ain't gotta necessarily give it to a particular church or so, you know what I mean? But you owe the people though, because these your people. This your uncle, this your father, this your cousin, this your brother, you feel me? Whatever his problem is, that's his problem, but you gotta spend with the people. And I think people think you gotta give your money away. It ain't really giving your money away. You gotta come out there and spend some time and have some effort. Since I've been living out there for 3 years, when you see me, what's most likely what am I doing?
Working, and then you share love with the people.
When I work with the people, how many people do I be working with?
You got a nice big crew.
Do it be hundreds of people?
It's out there hard. It's out there.
Independent though. Now what the idea, this is what I want to say. And they loyal, like he said that too, because it's good you getting this. One thing about this whole thing about being independent, you gotta have a team. How you gonna get your shit out there? You ain't networking with nobody. So I started my charity out. I learned about charity. I give it to the poor. So I've been giving to the poor now for about 15 years when I learned that secret, because all I do is get good luck from off of that. I still got problems in my life, but I see the Lord's hand guiding me through everything. As long as I take care of his people, I always get took care of.
But listen to this. Holyfield.
Hold on.
Never won
I want to get this one point out. The whole secret was I was trying to tell my partners in the rap game, them niggas so stingy, they rather go throw the money than put the money into something that can come back. So I didn't know all these years later that I was gonna come up with something called the stands. And I didn't know that the same people I was giving them donations to was gonna be the same people who hold my stands 8 hours a day. Something that you can't get your cousin to do. You can't pay a man to do unless you pay him $10, $20 an hour to hold these stands. But the same people I made the donations go buy all these food for. Rent a bus, spend my own money that the Lord bless me with, take them all to Walmart. Come on, we're finna go fill up all your carts. We getting the hell up out of here. Fill up your carts, you know what I mean? Using rap money though, paying for it. Come out here, pay for clothes. The homie LaRon, shout out to the homie LaRon for buying the houses over there in Dixie Hill. Then we bought houses from LaRon and let the homeless people live in the houses now. That's the Lord's work. I can't even claim none of that. So something bigger than me going on, so I just wanted to throw those things out there because people be always thinking we about, you know, trying to show off this and show. I ain't about no showing off nothing, man. I ain't about fake ass stunning, but I got a human being right here that I've been hiring before, and he just walked up out of nowhere, and y'all walked up, and he handling the business for y'all right now. He gonna be right here when y'all come out. He gonna be standing right here till y'all stand up.
But I can't get enough of that fluid. Cause every time that we do it, little mama got me acting so foolish.